because somebody sent him the video. But then after we play the clip of him saying he called 911, we're gonna play another clip of him actually telling on himself and saying that somebody messaged him and saying that they told him why did he share the video. And not only did a woman ask him why did he share the video with them, he says that the FBI called him. So his first story was he called 911. But the second story was the FBI actually called him, so-called getting in trouble with law enforcement for sharing child pornography and also threatening to rape minors. We have all this on recording. And so apparently, family, you know, and this person is also the same person, if you don't know, who alleged to be molested by Africa Bambaataa. But we have reason to believe that he was Africa Bambaataa's homosexual lover. And we're going to be showing and providing evidence of that. Now, the reason that we're doing a higher perspective on this person is because, once again, just like I did with Nature Boy, okay? Because apparently this must be child molestation, pedophile, goddamn week on higher perspective. Because, as I just stated before, a few moments earlier, just as I did with Nature Boy, you have people here who have been engaged in homosexuality, okay? Showing mental interest and psychological interest in pedophilia and child molestation, and then getting on the internet and acting as if they're somebody they're not. And so the reason I'm doing this once again on Higher Perspective channel, on my Higher Perspective channel, family, is to show y'all that y'all have to be careful in regards to who y'all allow to influence your mind. And so what we're going to do is we're going to just come out smoking. And so everybody knows in the news, who follows the news, Charlemagne has some things going around right now with the so-called alleged, you know, case that he caught in 2001 regarding a minor. And so I'm not going to speak on that in this video. But what I am going to speak on is the hypocrisy of HASSAN Campbell to show y'all how easily you guys are fooled. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a clip of HASSAN Campbell, right? And he's going viral, trying to get his rocks off on Charlemagne and act like he's so appalled at the potential of child endangerment sexually. But then after I show his video of him putting on his act, I'm going to show you a direct video of him literally threatening to rape children. So I'm doing this to give y'all a higher perspective of the predators that exist on the internet behind the guise of what you call this funky, weak ass conscious community.
All right, that should have fixed the mic problem. Can you guys hear me? Shout out to everybody tuned in right now, and definitely shout out Lurpy. Shout out you, Lurpy Joe, for that notification that my mic wasn't on at the time. I appreciate that. Yes. Got to make sure you guys hear me, man. But yeah, we talking about Hassan Campbell today. We talking about your boy, young PHARAOh. And the reason why I kind of picked this story up, the reason why I kind of picked these guys up, because, you know, these guys kind of go at it sometimes. And it's really not off the basis of like the true Freeman and the Tommy Sotomayor situation when, you know, they constantly going back and forth. But Hassan Campbell is a type of person that picks stories from, you know, the kind of the pedophile stories and shit, and he tries to, you know, take up for the victim in a sense. But we all kind of figured that at this point that Hassan Campbell is not a victim of pedophilia. He's not a victim of child molestation. He was an active partner in a relationship with African Bambaataa. At least that's the perspective I get from it, and a lot of other people. But that's what I kind of want to, you know, touch bases on today. But first off, guys, I need you to hit that like button. Run up them likes, man. And let me see some palm trees if you're Cheap Shot supporters, your boy Dirty supporters. If you're a supporter of what I got going on, let me see some palm trees in the building. Big facts on that. Palm trees. Drop them palm trees, guys. But we're going to pick up on Hassan Campbell today, man. And I think this would be a good thing to talk about because pedophilia is something that's not seeming to go away. It's not something that's seeming to go away. More and more people are talking about the Charlemagne situation. We talked about the Charlemagne situation last week. We gave our in-depth perspectives on what we thought was what with the situation. If you missed that, you have to go back and catch the episode from last week. I also did one a week before that. I'm gonna try to just start getting back on more often, guys. You know, I have other things that I do. I also have a radio station that I run, Fly 935. You can catch me co-hosting with the beautiful Mushroom on Lit at 6. You can get the app off of Apple Store, Fly 935 radio app. Super dope, guys. I'm out here doing big things, trying to make big moves, and I appreciate all the support that I've got, that I've received over the past few months. The Cheap Shots channel should be back as we speak. It should be back. I just haven't been going live from it, but I definitely appreciate all the support that I've been getting from you guys. You guys are amazing, and definitely salute you 2 times for that. Who else we got in the building? Nobody yet? Okay.
And so that being said, family, here's the video of Hassan Campbell. Here's one of the 2 videos of Hassan Campbell allegedly chastising Charlemagne the God for his case involving a 15-year-old girl. Now let's play the clip. You ready? Bam. Here we go.
Say it ain't so, Charlemagne. I don't know if these accusations is true, but to listen to what I just heard, the audio of, which I will let play after this video, allegedly, I have to say allegedly because it's not me. I wasn't there, so to protect myself. But Charlemagne, the God, Mr. Donkey of the Day.
Y'all hear this nigga trying to chastise
is
Charlemagne.
being accused of date raping a 15-year-old girl.
Look at him acting like he give a fuck.
Like,
and this is something that I do find Hassan Campbell doing a lot, trying to act like he give a fuck about situations. Like he doesn't seem sincere enough to me. His sense of empathy or sympathy for the victim doesn't seem real to me. I mean, that's just me and my perspective. I can't say that he doesn't have real sympathy for these victims, but it just doesn't feel real to me. When he talks about child molestation or pedophilia, it almost sounds like an undercover creep. It almost sounds like an undercover pervert, a person that does that. It's almost like a person who's like a dirty cop. I'm here to protect and serve, but on the low key I'm doing everything unjustified. I'm doing everything against the law. I'm breaking every law that's known to man as a cop. That's kind of what I get from Hassan Campbell, Mr. Poppy Poopy Pants, when he speaks on these situations. It's almost like a dirty cop, what I'm saying, like a person whose intentions aren't good, but they're speaking on good issues. Yeah, some shit like that. Like he's only speaking for these victims just for like personal gain or some shit. But yeah, Hassan Campbell, he comes off as a pervert to me. He comes off as a creepy type of dude, not anyone that I would personally want to be around. Even if I didn't know his situation prior to, you know, what we know now with the African Bambaataa situation, it just doesn't seem like a type of guy that I would want to hang around. He's kind of creepy. Shout out to New Star Yellowbone in the building. Jim Johnson, what up, broski? Big Chief, thanks for the palm trees. You already know what it is. New Star said, I used to believe him until I saw he moves and how he did Run Savage. I didn't get the notification. Guys, I don't know why you guys are not getting my notifications, man. That's sucky, YouTube. You need to do something about that. We got to do something about that.
What are you even doing in the presence?
But it's good to see all my people in the building, man. It's good to see all my people in the building tuning in, man. You know, everybody that's not, I'm pretty sure it's because they're not getting the notifications. But it's all good. We still rocking. We still rocking, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you listen, if you're not getting notifications, the best thing I could tell you guys to do is just to unsubscribe and subscribe back. Just unsubscribe and subscribe back. I appreciate that trip, man. Y'all mad cool, bro. I appreciate the support, man. I appreciate you tuning in to the radio station as well, man. The Lit at 6, the Lituation, the Fly 935, man. I appreciate that trip. Poppy Poopy Pants is a hypocrite, man. He's like one of the biggest hypocrites that I've seen on YouTube. Like literally, when it comes to like, I don't fuck with the black conscious community anymore. Like I left the black conscious community a long time ago. I'm not here to pick at things that I know and see what that's wrong with the black community and the conscious community. But at the same time, I find it very entertaining sometimes to watch these dumbasses regurgitate the same fucking information over and over and over. Like the Nature Boy situation. You know, we might get into Nature Boy, I'm pretty sure, because young PHARAOh has been really going hard on young Nature Boy lately, and this guy is so fucking wacko. I don't even know what to say about him. Just overall, excuse me, just overall though, these guys in the fucking conscious and black community who's pro-black to this degree is they're really extra. You know, it's almost like a trans, you know, like one of those gay people that's really flamboyant. Like you won't mind that the person is gay, but you hate the fact that they're so flamboyant, they're so loud, and they're so, you know, they're the epitome of the gays, you know, and in a sense where it's like, why you have to act like that to be gay? Why do you have to be this way to be conscious? You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, that's just how my perspective of these conscious brothers, even young PHARAOh, even Sinet, all of these people, man, you know.
Of a 15-year-old girl, Charlamagne. Say it ain't so. Not you, Mr. Donkey of the Day. People, I don't know if this is true, but we need to get to the bottom line of this. She's 15 years old. What are you doing with a 15-year-old?
Pause. Now, you hear him, family, acting like he's so hurt and concerned. Not you, Mr. Donkey of the Day. She's 15 years old and who blah, 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 blah. And not you, Mr. Donkey of the Day. And people, we need to get to the bottom of this. So, we see him putting on his act as if he's so-called, you know, as if he has a so-called concern for the sexual protection of minors. Now, he's sitting here talking shit about Charlamagne the God, threatening, allegedly and sexually interacting with a minor, allegedly, okay? Here's a clip of him threatening literally to rape a 12-year-old and other minors. Now, let's play this clip. You ready?
Okay, yeah, and see, this is one of the things right here, you know. It's like, I think Hassan Campbell uses his platform, basically, honestly. I think Hassan Campbell uses his platform, you know, like everybody else, but he uses to exploit a situation that shouldn't be exploited. you should never exploit the fact that kids or people are being molested or sexually, you know, proud on in that sense. You know what I'm saying? It's not something you should exploit. I'm sorry.
Ready, family? Let's go. Bam.
Victim. You ain't no victim. Well, I tell you what. Let me find your motherfucking son. Right? Let me find your son or your daughter.
Or your
let
daughter.
me catch them at 12 years old. And when I stick heavy dick in that little 12, 13-year-old little bitch.
Oh, wow. You stick heavy
just
dick.
Understand, she ain't a victim. When I fuck your 12-year-old son, 13-year-old son, and then run through your family and fuck all the other children.
Okay.
Cut it off. Cut the shit off.
Damn.
Cut the shit off. Cut the shit off. Now you heard this nigga just directly threaten to
That nigga said
rape
that.
Kev Gills, okay? Go look up Kev Gills' fraud department. He just directly threatened to rape Kev Gills' children. Rape a boy at that. And he got the nerve to be sitting up here fucking chastising goddamn Charlemagne. And so this is what I mean by fake ass niggas on the internet. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this clip for you one more motherfucking time. Because I don't want you to think that your ears have deceived you. And so I want to show y'all how fake these niggas is that y'all are allowing to entertain your consciousness with their demonic frequency. So once again, we're going to play the clip and then we're going to move on. Let's go. Bam.
Nah, cause you ain't no victim.
Listen.
You ain't no victim. Well, I tell you what.
Listen, guys, it's a lot of shit that I don't. It's a lot of shit that I don't condone. It's a lot of shit I don't give a fuck about. But you ain't finna be touching my 12-year-old daughter. You ain't finna be touching my 12-year-old son, thinking that shit is alright. I'm gonna lose. Somebody gonna lose their life. Two people gonna lose their life. You and myself. Just keeping it real. The way you talking, you and myself gonna be losing lives, bruh. You talking about giving big hard dick to come? What the fuck? Bruh, listen. This man is so foul right now. This man is so foul right now, bro. I have to go get my let's go get my blunt, bro. This man talking way too foul right now. He fucked me up with that one.
Let me find your motherfucking son. Right? Let me find your son or your daughter. And let me catch them at 12 years old. And when I stick heavy dick in that little 12, 13-year-old little bitch, just understand, she ain't a victim.
She ain't a victim, huh?
Listen, bro. You will never hear me you will never hear. Listen, bro. Trip, you know I fuck with you, bro, but you will never hear me say I'ma fuck yo. Come on. I'ma give big hard dick to you. Bruh, he said that too proudly. I'm with Jim. He said that shit way too proudly, fam. That ain't no shit that you just...
Fuck your 12-year-old son, 13-year-old son, and then run through your family and fuck all the other children.
Okay.
Cut it off. Cut it off. And if y'all want to know who voice that is saying okay, that's Kev Gill's voice saying okay. And so the point I'm trying to make is, this nigga, these is some of the fakest motherfuckers on the internet today.
Hey, I said myself, in FREEMAN, I no disrespect to any of this shit that y'all niggas do, but you're no different, bro. You're no different than the Nature Boys. You're no different than the Sonetters. You're no different than the goddamn everybody that's doing what you're doing. Trying to give people elements of getting out of the bullshit that they're in. Telling people that they're more powerful than they really are. Not everybody's meant to be powerful, bro. Who are you really talking to? Come on. Who are you really talking to, man? Yes, scam artists, scam artists, scam artists. Y'all, you guys aren't changing no lives. You guys aren't changing no lives, bruh. Y'all are regurgitating information, bruh. That's all this shit is. Everybody on here that does this shit right here regurgitates information. If your whole basis is on you was kings and queens, you was all this extra shit, you got royalty, you supposed to be royalty. Listen, man, you royalty if you grind to be royalty. You royalty if you put the motherfucking effort for it to be royalty. Nigga, and it's gonna take a couple generations to make that shit happen. Cause y'all niggas don't know what to do with money when you get it. You don't know what to do with money when you get it any goddamn ways. Come on.
Period. And so, when we're talking about higher perspective, we understand that we're trying to get a higher perspective. But a lot of people on the internet that you think you're getting a higher perspective from is really worse than the demons that you trying to run from in your everyday life.
Yo, shout out Truly Gifted. Shout out everybody else tuned in. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit that share button, guys. I need you to hit that share button.
And so, we're going to go to more, because y'all know I give my higher perspective at the end.
His higher perspective. He do all the bashing he can do, then he can do his higher perspective. Fuck it. You can't tell these niggas shit. You can't tell a fucked up person how to be right, man. If they feel good being fucked up, they gonna continue being fucked up. Point blank.
But I laid my framework in the beginning. And so now that and I'm gonna play that clip again later in this video just to prove another point, okay? But I had to bring it in the beginning just to let y'all know we not playing on higher perspective. Now with that being said, family, boom. Now we want to talk about HASSAN Campbell allegedly, I gotta say allegedly, sharing child porn. Now y'all know I'm the master at catching niggas in lies. First he says that he called 911 because somebody sent him the video. But then after we play the clip of him saying he called 911, we're gonna play another clip of him actually telling on himself and saying that somebody messaged him and saying that they told him why did he share the video. And not only did a woman ask him why did he share the video with them, he says that the FBI called him. So his first story was he called 911. But the second story was the FBI actually called him. To me, the second story sounds like the truth. And so that being said, let's go listen to the first bullshit piece of shit story. And then we're going to keep it kicking. Ready? Bam.
I opened up an inbox. One of the sisters, she sent me a video. And in this video, there's a grown-ass man having a child no older than 7 years old give him oral sex. So
okay.
Pretty much what I did, I'm waiting for the police to come to my house right now because I did what they should have did. Anytime you see a video floating around.
Okay, pause. Now I'm gonna pause right there. Now he says that he did what they should have did. Okay?
Real shit.
Which just caused the police.
Lurpy real shit.
And he's so-called waiting for the police to come to his house right now. Now, with that being said, I'm not going to play the rest of the clip because he describes the video in graphic. And
what
I don't
up,
feel
Ree?
like hearing that nasty, weird-ass shit. I wish I wouldn't have heard it the first time. But and he describes the video in graphic detail. Excuse me. Now, the point I'm trying to make is, unless you actually sat there and watched the fucking video, you wouldn't be able to describe it in detail. So that right there is the first flag. Why the fuck did you sit there and watch that fucking video, you fucking weirdo? Now, he just said he called the police, right? Now let's play another clip right here where he says that the police, specifically the FBI, called his ass. Now, let's play the clip. You ready, family? Here we go. Once again, bam.
I don't know which one of these scavengers it is, but somebody took it upon themselves to call the police and tell the police that I pretty much was the one that was sending that video to everybody on Facebook. Which anybody that knows me, and all of y'all that's on my Facebook, know that I never sent that video to anybody. None of my friends can say that I sent that video. So basically what they try to get me was to get my house ran into by the police.
Pause. Now you just heard him say that somebody called the police on him. So which was it? Did he call the police on himself? Or did somebody call the police on him? Now if you were to ask me my opinion, and everybody got an opinion, so, you know, opinions don't matter, but I'm going to state mine anyway. In my opinion, he shared the fucking video, and the FBI was tracking the fucking video, and they tracked his motherfucking IP address, sharing the fucking video. That's not hard. Now, if you were to ask me, FREEMAN, how could you come up with such an assumption like that? I don't make shit up. I allow people to tell on themselves. So let's play a video of him saying that somebody asked him why did he share that video with them. Ready, set, here we go once again. Bam!
I had somebody in my inbox, in my second inbox, ask me, why would you send me this video or send me a video? I'm thinking to myself, I don't even know who this person is. They're not even a friend. So I deleted the message, not thinking. So now what I do have to figure out is A, did somebody clone my Facebook page and have access to my Facebook page? Because I know I never sent nothing to nobody. I don't even have the video in my phone.
Pause that. Shut the fuck up, nigga. So y'all just heard this nigga say that a woman asked him why the fuck did he share that video with them. Now here's the thing. The FBI do this shit professionally, nigga. This they fucking job. Bitch, if somebody clone your fucking Facebook, that don't mean that they can clone your goddamn computer IP address, asshole. So if somebody cloned your Facebook and shared the fucking video, dummy, it still would have been tracked from their computer, not yours. Second of all, motherfucker, who the fuck do you think is stupid? Why would you, listen here, family, be real with yourself. Why would you delete the message on Facebook? If you didn't share the video, why would you delete the message of the woman asking you
I think he
why
shared
you
it too.
shared the video with her? Wouldn't you want to keep that?
I think he shared it too.
To be like, lady, I ain't sharing no goddamn fucking video with you.
Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you something. How many of you motherfuckers at home, be real with yourself, how many of you motherfuckers at home delete messages? You know why you delete them? Because there's shit in there you don't want nobody to see.
He fishing new star, I agree.
You know why you delete shit out your cell phone? Because there's shit in there you don't want your goddamn partner to see. Do you know why you would delete a Facebook message in your goddamn Facebook with somebody asking you why the fuck you sharing child pornography with them? Because there's shit in there that you don't want nobody to see. Nigga, ain't nobody goddamn stupid talking about something. The first thing I gotta figure out is
I agree with this nigga, young FREEMAN.
Is who cloned my Facebook? Bitch, shut up. Ain't nobody clone your motherfucking Facebook, nigga.
This dude used so much profanity. Like, so much profanity.
shut the fuck up. Who the fuck do you think is stupid? And so, let me keep it moving. Because this...
Who the fuck you think is stupid? Who the fuck you think is stupid? That's what this nigga just said.
Motherfuckers at home, be real with yourself. How many of you motherfuckers at home delete messages? You know why you delete them? Because there's shit in there you don't want nobody to see. You know why you delete shit out your cell phone? Because there's shit in there you don't want your goddamn partner to see. Do you know why you would delete a Facebook message in your goddamn Facebook with somebody asking you why the fuck you sharing child pornography with them? Because there's shit in there that you don't want nobody to see. Nigga, ain't nobody goddamn stupid talking about something. The first thing I gotta figure out is who clone my Facebook. Bitch, shut up. Ain't nobody clone your motherfucking
shut
Facebook,
up.
nigga. Shut the fuck up. Who the fuck do you think is stupid? And so,
who the fuck you think is stupid?
Because this one got me pissed off, family. Because this is two child goddamn predator potential involvements in videos in a row. And this is disturbing to me that these type of motherfuckers could get on the internet and camouflage their motherfucking self as somebody that they not.
Young PHARAOh, you are not a young PHARAOh. I'm just saying. I fucks with you, but I'm just saying. Why are you guys, all of you conscious guys, talking about some other shit that doesn't even make fucking sense? Like, you guys are sitting around bashing each other, first of all, and then talking about calling each other family. Come on, bruh. He's not your family. We're all not one. We're not all on the same energy frequency. Some niggas do some foul fucking shit. I do not rock with them. I wouldn't call them family. I wouldn't do none of that shit. We ain't cool. None of that. We ain't bros. Just because we got the same skin color, I ain't trying to save you motherfuckers. You can't swim, that's on your motherfucking ass. I'm sorry. I'm not running around here begging a motherfucker to save me. That's what's wrong with the community 9. We always trying to save a motherfucker.
Now y'all might say, PHARAOh, you accusing this man of being fake, or you accusing this man of being somebody he not. Now remember in the beginning when I just showed y'all the video of him threatening them children? Now watch me show y'all how fake this nigga is. This nigga, I'm about to play a video of this nigga fake crying, talking about how much he cared for the kids, and then I'm gonna play the video of him threatening to rape kids again, just to show y'all how far these niggas will go to.
I salute him. I salute him on clowning the conscious community. But at the same time you clowning the conscious community, you're building the conscious community. Is that not so?
Act out to y'all as somebody that they're not. Meanwhile being undercover demons, all because they're thirsty to be in the public image. And they some demonic ass niggas. Excuse me. Now with that being said, let's play the video of this nigga winning the Academy fucking award for best goddamn actor of the goddamn year. Here we go. You ready? Once again, bam.
I love fighting for the children.
Do you?
God knows I do.
No, the fuck he don't.
I put my...
Look at him, fake. Look at him. Look at this nigga. Fake crying.
You know what's sad? It's sad to me because as much as I love to fight for the children, as much as I love to fight for the children, it's getting to the point where it's like I might as well give up.
Cut this nigga off, man, because I can't take this nigga. This probably the most aggravated goddamn video I've made since I got this channel jumping. Now you see this nigga fake. As much as I love to fight for the children. Fake, this nigga fake crying. To try to win you over. Family. Try to win the public over. Not the real family, but the dumbass idiots who are susceptible to anything. Now, remind you, hold that in your head. The same nigga that was just crying, we gonna bring him back up right now. The same nigga that was just crying.
I agree.
I
agree with you, New Star.
Fight for the children.
I agree with you, New Star. We need more people like him that expose the conscious community. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? There's not enough people that talks against the bullshit. Tommy is one of them. A lot of people hate Tommy and what he speaks on, but at the same time, he doesn't. Tommy, I salute Tommy to an extent because he doesn't offer a solution. And I know he doesn't offer a solution to the problems that he sees in the quote unquote black nigga community. Like, So I understand that from Tommy. Like, he's not offering a solution. It seems to me that young Pharaoh is trying to offer a solution to either get these people to change or be better or something like that, you know, in a way that he's making money off of it, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers been selling motivational books for years. I can't stop a motherfucker from, I'm not saying he should stop being who he is, but I don't fuck with the motive that people sell motivational books. Like, I won't buy a motivational book. Like, what the fuck is a motivational book? Something that somebody else got from somebody else, regurgitated over and over and over, being sold at $19.99 or $9.99, gonna do for me? Like, honestly, I think certain people get their motivation from the Bible. Some people get their motivation from, you know, going to church or just the struggle itself. Some people get their motivation from, you know, just wanting more. I don't know. Whatever you get your motivation from to do whatever the fuck you do, that's on you. I personally don't think bottling it up and reselling the same shit over is helping the community. I don't think that's helping the community. I don't think it's real.
Is the same nigga who just said this. Listen.
You ain't no victim. You ain't no victim. Well, I tell you what. Let me find your motherfucking son. Right? Let me find your son or your daughter, and let me catch them at 12 years old. And when I stick heavy dick in that little 12, 13-year-old little bitch, just understand, she ain't a victim. When I fuck your 12-year-old son, 13-year-old son, and then run through your family and fuck all the other children.
Okay.
Come on, that's sick though. That's sick.
Huh?
That's sick.
When he raped a 12-year-old, they not a victim. But this is the same nigga that was just talking about, as much as I love to fight for the children, as much as I love to fight for the children. Bitch, shut up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. See, this shit is crazy. You got niggas, and y'all might say, Pharaoh, it's supposed to be higher perspective, how you going hard like that? Bitch, we going hard on this one. Any nigga that could sit there and threaten to sexually fucking abuse some fucking 12-year-olds, bitch, you crazy. I got a higher, oh, bitch, higher, you want a higher perspective? Here the fuck you go. Bitch, this the highest perspective I can give a nigga like that. This shit is crazy, family. This shit is crazy. Now, because I'm gonna get a higher perspective at the end. Let me continue to roll out the red carpet for y'all. Now, mind you, this is the same nigga who claimed he got raped by Africa Bambaataa. So we're going to play a clip now of him claiming, okay, to be raped by Africa Bambaataa. But then after that, okay, we're going to play a clip of him saying whoever supports Africa Bambaataa is vicious. Meanwhile, to this modern day time, just maybe 2-3 years ago, he was just with Africa Bambaataa. And we're also going to play clips of him saying Africa Bambaataa was giving him money. Gave him money to send his goddamn dog to the vet. Gave him money, took care of him while he was in jail. So he's falsely trying to propagate to the public that he was molested by Africa Bambaataa, okay? In order to negate the fact that he was willfully, I'm going to say allegedly, even though we know the truth, he was allegedly, okay, in our opinion, we know the truth in our opinion, he was, even though we know he was allegedly, willfully involved in a homosexual relationship. So instead of just saying I was a homosexual, he want to pass it off as being molested. But then I'm going to also play a clip in a minute of them asking him when was he molested, and the nigga, now he don't magically remember. So let's show a clip of him alleging.
The nigga forgot when he first got fucked. Come on, get the fuck out of here.
Or not, it's coming out of his mouth, but I'm going to still say alleged. Him allegedly being molested by Africa Bambaataa. Once again, family, here we go. Bam.
This nigga Hassan Poopy he's a super clown.
Playing with little boys. I'll take you back to a story. With me, Alibaba, which is Tafik's little brother, and Kip. Ben had all three of us in his house one day. With some porn or jerking all three of us off. Another situation.
I'm gonna pause right there because I don't want to hear no. I'm sick of gay shit. I'm sick of hearing pedophilia shit.
Yeah.
He just said Bam had all three of us in the house, jerking all three of us off. Okay, that's what the nigga just said. Okay, now when you watch this video that I'm finna see, okay. Matter of fact, before I even play this video, let me show you a picture of him and Bam together right now Okay, not right now, but within the last 4 or 5 years. Okay, that video that I just showed you, he did that video, I believe, in 2016. That video I just showed you, him with the green shirt. This video, this picture with him and Bam is probably a year before that, maybe 2 years, if not after. And so that being said, here's the picture. Bam.
Look, this dude is super.
This is him with the same nigga that we just talking about. He was getting jerked off.
Nah.
Would you be sitting there taking pictures
bro.
with a nigga that molested you
No,
like
bro.
this? Huh?
No, bro.
Or does this look like a nigga that abused you? Or does this look like a nigga that's your undercover lover?
Lover.
Because I'm
undercover
you what,
lover.
If a nigga molest me, bitch, we not taking no pictures like this when
undercover
I get older.
lover.
I want to be around you when I'm older. See, niggas will do anything for fame.
I give you that one.
Fame. And one of them things, okay, that niggas will do is be undercover homosexually and then turn on you, and instead of admitting to the public, because they know, niggas know in the black community, we don't play that homosexual shit. No disrespect to you if you're a homosexual, but that's just not a part of our lifestyle. As a majority, a collective whole, we don't play.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Right there is what I'm talking about. Just because we have the same color skin, and sometimes we may speak in the same language, I don't think that qualifies or clarifies that we're the same people or the same, community. I don't feel as if what young PHARAOh is saying right here is right. They're gay people are gay people. That's why they have the gay community. And they are all colors. They find equality in what they find, in each other. You don't fit into that community because that's not you, but you're black though, So that's what I'm saying. We're not the same. People are not the same. You have to find people that are the same. And that's just what it is. That'll be the community of the blacks that you call blacks, or the community that you call black. But if you're not looking for that, then you're trying to turn everybody. If you're trying to turn everybody, no matter if they're niggas, into blacks, that's not, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. That's why I don't see these people as fam. I don't see these people as people like me. I'm not like these people. We're two different species, races, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
So instead of coming to the black community saying, nigga, I'm a homosexual, he gonna play the rape card. Because Africa Bambaataa was actually molesting niggas. And so let's listen out his mouth of him. Let's listen out of his mouth, him saying not to support Africa Bambaataa. Meanwhile, he's actually supporting. If you look at the corner of this video, it's going to be a picture in the corner of him, the same picture I just showed you, of him supporting the same nigga he telling you not to support. Ready, family? Once again, here we go. Bam.
Y'all know, and then y'all still sitting up there sharing pictures in support of Bam. How dare you?
But he shared this
posting
picture on
pictures
his
up,
Facebook.
sharing pictures in support of the pedophile.
This nigga stupid.
And y'all know he a pedophile.
But he shared this picture
You will
on
not
his Facebook.
see him with a boyfriend. All right, this is just my one male lover or woman lover. You won't see that with him. You cannot produce pictures of him with a man that is his man or a woman. So when he lay his ass down at nighttime,
what?
Who's he laying in the bed with?
You.
All y'all cats that stand behind him.
You.
And upload
Yep.
them pictures
You,
on
PHARAOh.
your Facebook pages in support of Bam, and you know what he doing? Y'all fucking vicious. Y'all just as bad as
He's
him.
a scorn lover,
But
man.
this nigga sitting here uploading pictures of him and Bam all over his goddamn Facebook.
This nigga
But he
scorn
don't sit
lover.
here and talk shit.
He's a
to
scorn
the-
lover.
to
He
the
is a
little bit of
scorn
goddamn idiots
lover.
that still do support Bambaataa, okay, for supporting him, but he's sitting here still supporting the man. Meanwhile, talking about the man molested him. Now here's why the nigga's story don't add up, okay?
He's a scorn lover.
I play shit out niggas' mouths. I don't make shit up. We finna play a clip of this nigga Hassan Campbell doing an interview, right, on Flip the Script podcast, okay? And they asked this nigga, when did you get molested? And this nigga acting like he don't remember. Now, if you would ask me my opinion once again, I would tell you that he's trying to protect Africa Bambaataa, period. Because how the fuck you don't remember when the fuck you got molested? You didn't hear Nature Boy talking about, I don't remember. Nigga, how you don't remember?
Speaking of Nature Boy, we're gonna talk about Nature Boy. I got another video I want to play of young PHARAOh going in on Nature Boy, cause that's somebody that yeah, we gonna talk about that in a minute, man. Hey, shout out to Thang. Hey, Thang in the building. Hassan is just gay. He willingly have relationships with Bam. New Star says she agree. New Star, yes, I guess she was talking about when I was talking about we're not the same people. We're not the same.
When a nigga violated you. How you don't remember that? How you don't remember that? What they really should have asked him is, nigga, how old were you when you realized you had homosexual tendencies? He might have remembered that. That might have been a more suitable fucking question.
I agree with that.
That being said, let's play the clip. Ready? Once again, here we go. Bam.
Okay, so all right, so he was always so like
He been there my whole life.
okay, got it. Now when did you go? When did you have a one-on-one with him? That's what I mean. Like when did you? Okay, you part of the Zulu, so you a young Zulu. When did it first happen between you and Bam?
All right, one of the first times that first happened, I can't really tell you around when the first time happened. Because like I said, a lot of the times, a lot of the situation is just.
Is it blurry?
It's like you don't even. Some things you just basically forget completely,
okay.
And then certain things that trigger it and where it come out. But what I could do for you is I can break down, like for example, I can give you examples.
What you could do, bitch, is shut the fuck up with that bullshit.
Facts.
You think somebody about to buy?
Come on,
Niggas
I ain't
talking
buying.
about you can't really remember. How you can't remember when somebody molested you? What about
This nigga said it takes a certain thing to trigger certain memories. So a nigga asking you when was the first time you got molested doesn't trigger that memory, or does that memory not exist? I'm confused. What's going on here, bro?
Do you remember the second time, or the third time, or the fourth time, or the fifth time? Nigga, stop crying wolf, man. Stop crying wolf. And the reason that this is sickening is because it's actual people out here that really are getting molested. That really have been molested.
Yes, he remember his first penis thing. That's big facts.
And you making a mockery of their situation because you was willfully, allegedly. Excuse me, let me rephrase.
Yeah, he was willfully. I'ma say that shit. He was willfully being fucked by a grown ass man at the. I'm assuming his first encounter with Bambaataa was at the age of 18 or 19. I'm gonna keep it real. I think the first time Bam ever put his hands on this man was around the age of probably his 18th birthday. Probably the day before or the week before his 18th birthday is the first time Bam put his hands on this young man and fucked him or got him to suck his dick, jacked him off. I don't know. It's all disgusting if you ask me. But hey.
That you was allegedly willfully participating in homosexual acts and you just too embarrassed to say it, and so you sitting here trying to claim that this nigga molested you when really, nigga, you was down with the get down.
Right. At 14, you don't remember getting the first time a man stuck his penis in your hand and told you to insert that penis into your mouth, or told you to bend over and let me stick this penis in your ass. You don't remember the first time that happened. You don't know what you was doing or what you was doing before all of that, you know, was led up to. I don't get this scenario. I don't get this scenario. And like I said, you know, everybody's not the same. But what he's doing is exploiting homosexuality. No, he's exploiting child molestation and pedophilia to open doors for kids to talk about, or for people to talk about homosexuality. That's all I see this guy doing, is trying to open up conversation for talk about homosexuality.
And nigga, you need to just motherfucking say that. Now, you might say, PHARAOh, why would you allege that this nigga was down with the get down, so to speak? We finna play a clip right now of this nigga talking about Bam been there for him and was giving him money, and even was giving him money in jail. Now, I'm gonna tell you what. I don't know nobody that molests nobody that's supporting them for over the period of years and sending them money while they're in jail.
Come on. Big facts.
Imagine that. A nigga molests you and then take care of you. A nigga molests you and then your dog gets sick, according to HASSAN Campbell, and he give you money to send your dog to the vet. A nigga molests you and you go to jail and he's sending you money in commissary and packages while you in jail. Nigga, that sounds like a motherfucking relationship to me, bitch. I don't know what the fuck. Do it sound like a relationship to you? Family at home in the comments, just tell me if it sound like a motherfucking relationship to you. Please, so I can make sure that I'm not the only nigga using common sense out here in 2018. And so that being said, let's play the video so you can hear it out of his own mouth and we can keep it rocking. Let's go. Once again, bam.
New star facts. Nobody's doing
If I wanted
that.
something for Bam, if I needed something from Bam, he would give it to me. Even after the situation that happened with the meeting, we had the meeting, I wasn't feeling too good or whatever the case may be, he sent me some herbs.
Nigga,
I had to take one of my dogs to the vet, emergency operation. He Western Union me some money. In some cases, Bam was an outlet, but not an outlet at the same time. Like, damn. So once you get over the monster in the bedroom with him.
Listen, this shit ain't sounding good, bruh. This shit ain't sounding good at all. First of all, if you was that willing to take dick outside of jail, you was really willing to take dick inside of jail. I'm just saying. If you was that willing to take dick outside of jail and be content with receiving money and funds from taking dick outside of jail, I'm pretty sure you was taking dick on the inside of jail to keep your life, or you was a bitch in jail, bro. You was somebody's bitch in jail. Big facts. I'm sorry, I can't get around it.
Which is really, really bad. It's like, all right, now I get to be around some of my heroes like B.O.
I'm done with this nigga. Do you see the ridiculousness? Family?
Oh shit.
Do you see the ridiculousness? Now I got one last video for y'all, right? Because not only is this nigga talking about he falsely propagating out here like he cares so much for children. Okay, if you know about this nigga, he got famous. He ain't get famous. Excuse me, let me phrase that. He's trying to get famous for being known for allegedly getting molested by Africa Bambaataa. But what he does is he trolls celebrities. So you can look on his page. He trolls all the celebrities. He trolls anything going on in Hollywood or in celebrity world. He got a video about it. So he so-called be trying to G-check celebrities. And this is the most pedophilic, fakest nigga on the goddamn internet today. Well, one of them. Okay? Allegedly. Let me say allegedly pedo. I don't even have to say allegedly, but I'm going to say it anyway. Because we just heard him threaten to sexually abuse minors. So I don't have to say allegedly, but I'm going to say it anyway. But with that being said, now we're going to show you how he treats women. Now we're going to play a clip of him calling his own fucking wife a crackhead. Live on air. Publicly embarrassing, publicly shaming his own wife. Nigga called his motherfucking wife a crackhead. Called her a crackhead. Listen to this shit.
I'm gonna run that video into the ground tonight. Let's talk about it, people.
We having technical difficulties.
No, yeah, we got a crackhead behind the computer.
We don't have a crackhead.
Shut up! Like this is a one-man thing. Shut up! You don't exist right now. Shut up! We got a crackhead on the mic, right? Ain't no technical difficulties, right? We ain't got no mice eating the wires, no roaches coming out.
Like, you just some rewind.
Would you stop? Would you stop? You fucking my flow up, please. Shut up. Thank you. Anyway.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Thank you. Hit the like button on this video. Hit the like button on this video. I'm not saying another word until y'all hit the like button. I'm gonna get petty like Tommy Sotomayor. I got 12 likes.
Yo, I'm buzzing it. Yo, this nigga just called. Yo. Family, this nigga just called his wife a crackhead. Told her to shut up and then said hit the like button.
I'm gonna run that video into the ground tonight. Let's talk about it, people.
We having technical difficulties.
No, yeah, we got a crackhead behind the computer. Shut up! Like this is a one-man thing. Shut up! You don't exist right now. Shut up! We got a crackhead on the mic, right? Ain't no technical difficulties, right? We ain't got no mice eating the wires, no roaches coming out. Like,
you just some rewind.
Would you stop? Would you stop? You fucking my flow up, please. Shut up. Thank you.
Hell no. Hell no.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
That was funny, man.
Oh shit.
Hit the like button on this video.
It's been another year, folks.
Hit the like button on this video. I'm not saying another word until I hit the like button. I'm gonna get petty like Tommy Sotomayor. I got 12 likes.
Yo, I'm buzzing it. Yo, this nigga just going. Yo.
Why everybody like to compare themselves to Tommy? I don't know.
This nigga just called his wife a crackhead.
He said, yeah, he's taking a crackhead behind the boys. Yeah, he said we got a crackhead behind the boys. It ain't no technical difficulties.
Shit that go on.
It ain't no
This
technical
nigga called his wife a
difficulties.
crackhead on the air in front of everybody.
Yes.
Told her to shut up and then said hit the like button. And there's no reference to
Oh,
who
man, that's funny. That's funny.
Known for, you know, being a little harsh towards black. Well, a lot of harsh towards black women. So this is the type of fake ass nigga we
Don't be
dealing with.
jealous,
Mind
ladies.
you,
Jim said
his
don't be
wife
jealous.
Ain't say nothing wrong. I mean, I don't know if I'm tripping. Maybe y'all can tell me if I'm tripping. All I heard was
There's
the
more
woman
men
say,
like him out
"We
there."
having technical difficulties, y'all. She was professional and she was mannerable. Great. She showed great live mannerisms.
Yep.
Shit, that's what I would have wanted my wife to say if the live was messing up. She didn't do nothing wrong. And this nigga gonna say, we not having technical difficulties. We got a crackhead. And called her a crack. Why would you humiliate your wife like that?
Crackhead.
And so now before I give my higher perspective, let me do a recap. We got a nigga on the internet that's trolling celebrities. His latest celebrity troll was Charlamagne the God. He called himself checking Charlamagne the God about Charlamagne's case allegedly involving a 15-year-old minor. Meanwhile, we have audio and video recording of this nigga threatening to sexually abuse fucking multiple minors and rape all the children in Caviel's family. We also have video of this nigga, okay? Don't remember when he allegedly got molested by Africa Bambaataa, okay? Don't remember, but he's claiming to be molested by Africa Bambaataa. But even more so, he claims Africa Bambaataa was taking care of him. So that sounds like a fucking relationship to me. Third of all, this nigga is violating and disrespecting his own fucking wife live. So we have a nigga here, and then on top of that, he allegedly shared child pornography to some woman on Facebook, which apparently was serious enough for the FBI to call his motherfucking phone. And so this one, just like Nature Boy, this is another nigga on the internet sitting here trying to speak to you and your children in your motherfucking living room. And this nigga is doing all kind of devilish shit in his own motherfucking home. And so, family, when we talking about a higher perspective on this situation, the highest perspective I can give on this situation, see, once again, just I have to say Nature Boy again. Nature Boy, look at the pattern. Molested as a child, tries to run from homosexuality, creates an alter ego, uses the internet as a medium and a tool to live out that alter ego. HASSAN Campbell the same way. Molested, may have been molested, or may have been a willing homosexual. I'll let your opinion partake in that. But either way it goes, involved with sexual intercourse with another man, growing up, went to prison, got out, still continued dealing with that man, okay, was taking and receiving money from that man, taking pictures on Facebook with that man, meanwhile telling y'all not to support that man, still supporting him himself, okay,
Yep.
Said that man was his outlet, threatens to molest and abuse other people's children,
Yep.
so-called tries to make himself seem like a righteous idol figure,
Yep.
and disrespects and violates his own woman in his own home, and then creates a false alter ego to escape from his own demons, and just like Nature Boy, uses the internet as a platform to do so. And so today's higher perspective, family, okay, is pretty much the same shit I said in my last video. Watch who the fuck you decide to watch. Excuse me, let me say it again. Watch out for who you decide to watch on the fucking internet. You don't know these people personally. You could be, somebody could have got done just murdering somebody and got on here and posted a fucking video. And just because they say this, or they look this, or they portray a certain image, you falling for this shit. The internet is the #1 grounds for predators. And as we can see, we 2 for 2. Goddamn, my last 2 videos. Well, this one and my last one. So technically, yeah, my last 2 videos got predators in them. Inexcusable predators in them. Both these niggas came out their own mouth. And they, just because Nature Boy deleted the video, we got it. And this nigga deleted the video, but we still had it. Both these niggas said some shit on accident, accidentally revealing their true predatory tendencies within, and tried to delete them because they knew that it would disrupt the false image of who they were projecting themselves to be. And so with that being said, family, watch who the fuck you watch on this internet, okay? And the reason that I roll out the red carpet of proof and evidence is to show y'all that I don't get on here and slander nobody. See, let me say this again. We view all kind of videos on this channel. We don't just pick and choose our targets. Anything that I feel is dangerous to the consciousness or needs a higher perspective for people's consciousness is coming up on this channel. And so, you know, it's all aligned. This eclipse just came, and these 2 videos fell in my lap for me to expose, so that y'all can stop being eclipsed by these niggas' images and see these motherfuckers for who they truly are. Protect your children. Protect your children. And then that's for 1, and then for 2, stop thinking or stop allowing somebody to falsely trick your mind into thinking that because they're acting like they are against something, they don't actually stand for it. If you really want to be technical, what this nigga just did in this video is far worse than what he's sitting here trying to chastise Charlamagne for. He's sitting here trying to chastise Charlamagne for allegedly sexually interacting with a 15-year-old girl. Meanwhile, and I'm not saying Charlamagne did it or didn't do it. I'm minding my business on that. But what I will say is Charlamagne, okay, test results came back to prove that he wasn't linked to that girl genetically in a sexual manner as far as DNA goes. And so at least Charlamagne can say, I didn't do it, and he has test results to say he didn't do it. Now there's other theories saying that he did it. Y'all argue that. I have nothing to do with that as of in this video. But what I will
what
say
y'all think?
is,
Still, what you think?
You can't say that you're not a sexual predator. Because, nigga, we have video and audio of you sitting here threatening to molest little boys and little girls under the age of 12 and under. So, nigga, that's even younger than the kid that you sitting here trying to chastise Charlamagne the God for. And so, with that being said, family, this has been another episode of YP Higher Self. Okay? I gave you literally in the last video I did before this. And that perspective is as simple as this. Watch who the fuck you allow yourself, your spouse, your family, your loved ones, and most importantly, your fucking children to watch on this fucking internet. Period. And with that being said, family, I love y'all. Peace.
Yeah, guys, so that's how he feel about Hassan Campbell. And I really don't disagree with him. I don't disagree with the homie. I don't disagree with him. I honestly don't. Like, I really think Hassan Campbell is a danger to a lot of people. I think Hassan Campbell, you know, has an agenda to expose and try to open up conversation for, you know, child molestation and pedophilia in the wrong aspect. That's just me personally, guys. That's just how I feel. All right, my bad. I'm back. But that's just how I feel. Yeah. Let's get into this next video, though. Peace,
peace, family. Welcome to another episode of YP Higher Perspective, where we view internet videos via news, entertainment, and everyday recordings, and we give them a higher intellectual capacity of train of thought from a higher perspective. Today, we're going to be doing a higher perspective on a fanatical, narcissistic entity by the name of Nature Boy. Right? Now, if you don't know Nature Boy, okay, we're going to give you a little extensive history on Nature Boy. But today we're going to be talking about, is Nature Boy out of control? Okay? Now, if you don't know Nature Boy's history, because he got some shit presently we're going to talk about going on. But before I even give you the history, let me tell you presently what we're going to be mainly focusing on. All right? Because the history is one thing, but the present content is the main focus here of the Higher Perspective Review. We're going to be talking about Nature Boy causing the death of an elderly woman with a false diet that he calls the B6 diet. We're going to be talking about Nature Boy spreading STDs, etc., and one of his wives saying that she has herpes and she knew she had herpes before she went over there from Babylon, and I guess nobody never told nobody. And mind you, the wife that's saying it, name is EJ, and he took her from his other man that was over there. So, you know how he even got with her is he stole her from his man, which means she had herpes while she was dealing with the man.
Damn.
And all why they all was
Herpes, nigga? Herpes, nigga? Herpes. Everybody over there got herpes.
He had sex with all these other women too. So, we're going to be talking about Nature Boy causing the death of an elderly woman, one of his wives admitting to having herpes, and you know, that being potentially spread and him potentially having it, how long they knew, how many people didn't you tell. We're also going to be talking about Nature Boy starting a cult-like group and bullying his members, particularly the males, into submission. And so, you know, I'm coming with videos and everything, you know, family, so y'all know how I do. Now, on my other channel, I did a video exposing Nature Boy. I already showed how, you know, he was a gay stripper. He had a homosexual past. He did gay porn. I put the link to the gay porn in the description. So we're not going to focus on all of that too much right now. So what I will do is I will throw up a couple images from his days of being a gay stripper and homosexual modeling, so that way y'all can understand that, you know, we're not just making shit up. So that being said, here's a few flicks. Bam. There's one. Bam. And here's two. And that's all I'm going to show because, you know, I don't want, whatchamacallit, you know, anybody trying to act like I'm on here showing inappropriate content. And then for two, let's run down the list. So Nature Boy was a homosexual stripper.
Gay porn.
In Atlanta,
And he had,
and a gay porn star.
and everybody over there has herpes.
See right here. And
Gay porn and everybody over there has herpes. From Young Pharaoh. From the mouth of Young Pharaoh. And shout out Tyra Moore Exposed for tuning in.
so what happened was he had a homosexual lover who was paying him like $10,000 a month. He ended up, whatchamacallit, using the internet, you know, as most niggas do, to create this false image of himself that he's been spreading to the people, and here we go. So he's been traveling to all of these different countries, so-called by the equator, starting his little cult. He already got kicked out of one, as we know, cool. Now I believe he's in Mexico. And so we know that he used one of his guys out of $300,000, and he blew $300,000, which I exposed in my
He blew that shit
channel,
fast.
my page. Go subscribe to that page and go check that video out. So I'm not going to go into that too much here. So we know he blew $300,000 literally on electronics and dumb shit in nature. How do you blow $300,000 in nature? I have no clue. But we know he blew $300,000 in nature. We know he took his man girl. We know he got another woman by the name of Pocahontas pregnant, who he kicked off.
I'm just curious, how many of you guys think you could have blew $300,000 living in nature? Living in the woods. How in the fuck do you blow $300,000 living in the fucking woods? That makes sense? Do that make sense to any of you guys? I'm just curious.
His little area, who he kicked out of his little area after he got her pregnant. We know that he beat up another one of his wives and blacked her eye. I exposed all of that on my other channel. So this is the past of Nature Boy. So here we have a homosexual stripper from Atlanta, turned himself into internet guru, has fooled y'all into following this man, and has made y'all fall in love with a false image. And so on top of that,
I don't love that fucking image. He ain't my Jesus. No, listen. You have to be ignorant or mentally insane to follow Nature Boy. Just keeping it real.
we know that he steals other people's content, even such as myself, steals my content, tries to pass it off as his, etc., which I'll also be showing proof of that in this video as well. And so here we go. And so now, when we come in with up to date, family, and I'm letting y'all know I got my little, as a matter of fact, because I'm not missing the beat. I got my little notepad right here. I'm not missing the beat. And so now as we come up to date, let's speak about, you know, Nature Boy up to date in this manner. Now, first of all, I don't want anybody saying that I'm calling somebody a homosexual or that I'm committing slander, because that's never a fact. And so I'm coming with the video evidence before I go in. I'm gonna run down all the video evidence, and then we're gonna give our higher perspective. So that being said, let's jump right in it. Now here is a video of Nature Boy that I'm finna show y'all. We're gonna all watch it together. Of Nature Boy admitting that he was a homosexual and that was him in that gay porno. Now that I exposed on my other channel. Now with that being said, here we go. Let's watch it. Bam.
In that video, that was me, bro. The homosexual video. Like, the video with the white dude, that was me, bro. Like, I'm gonna just tell you right now, it was me.
It was a whole kid in the room.
And that's just a part of my life where I was just doing anything, you know what I'm saying? This wild shit. I was doing crazy shit for money. So that was me in the homosexual video, man. Did y'all hear me? Did you want to clip that? Oh, he admitted it. That was me, bro. That was a point in my life where I did a lot of homosexual acts. You know what I'm saying?
He did a lot of homosexual acts for money.
I'm not a homosexual. That's just the truth. But it was a hustle for me, and I did it. That was something that was always...
Pause. I don't even need to hear no more. It was a hustle for him, and he did it. So now here's the thing before we even go on into the next video, okay? It was a hustle for him, and he did it. First of all, that's selling your soul. That's selling your soul. See, he always so quick to talk about Babylon and what motherfuckers are doing over here. You didn't do nothing different than what celebrities do. Well, not all of them, but what some celebrities do. You allow a nigga to interact with you in a sexually degradational manner for money. So you sold your soul. And so this is why I tell y'all, a lot of times people be on here talking to themselves. The camera is a device to speak to people, but for some people on the internet, the camera is a mirror. They be talking to themselves into this motherfucker. And so that being said, he on there talking all this shit about Babylon and this, that, and the third. Nigga, you have done worse than the average person over here. The average person over here in Babylon has not had, as a man, black man, has not had homosexual sex. He said, I did a lot of homosexual things. He didn't say a little bit. He said he did a lot of homosexual things for money. So you can let your own mind run rampant on what a lot of homosexual things is. Okay? For money. But then this the same nigga over here telling y'all about Babylon and telling y'all about this. Now here's my thing. Why can't, you know, you might say, Pharaoh, why is that important? He didn't come out at first and say that. Niggas had to expose that. I had to expose that. Ashe Divine, who channel you see right here, go subscribe to her channel because she been getting on his head for day one. Had to expose that. And so with that being said, he didn't just come out and say that. Which means he knew it was wrong. He was hiding it. Now, let me tell you why that's not his past. Because the gay porno and the photos I showed you was the past. He got a wife by the name of Pocahontas, okay? Who you see right here, all right? He got a wife by the name of Pocahontas who admits that she left him not only because he was trying to get rid of her because she was pregnant, he didn't want to take care of the baby, but for two, she woke up one morning and caught him texting another man about trying to get back with him and saying he missed him. Or something along those lines. It's allegedly. You know what I'm saying allegedly because this is out of her mouth, it's not out of my mouth. And so this is meanwhile he's being an internet guru to everybody fooling y'all. This nigga still is being a homosexual. Okay, and so what the fuck? And so y'all are ridiculous. Now let's go to the next video, okay? Let's run down the line. Now this video right here is to prove Nature Boy is running a cult. Now I don't know this light-skinned guy's name who he's talking to like this, but this video right here is going to show y'all that Nature Boy's over there bullying people, okay? Before I even play the video, let me say, fooling y'all, this nigga still is being a homosexual, okay? And so what the fuck? And so y'all are ridiculous. Now let's go to the next video, okay? Let's run down the line. Now this video right here is to prove Nature Boy is running a cult. Now I don't know this light-skinned guy's name who he's talking to like this, but this video right here is going to show y'all that Nature Boy's over there bullying people, okay? Before I even play the video, let me say this, right? Matter of fact, let me just play the video and then I'm going to commentate. Y'all ready, family? Here we go. Bam.
Nigga, what? Men make men submit to them.
Men make men submit. Now listen.
Men turn men into bitches.
Listen.
Fuck is you talking about?
You are out of sync. Out of harmony. Get to your stand. Oh, he has minions. Out of harmony. You're damn right, man. Let him in. Oh, why you talk to him like that? You ain't never looked at the army? You ain't never looked at the police? You don't say that about the police when when the chief of command comes in there and they all say, Eddie,
Pause. Listen. Pause. Now his voice sound like that because somebody edited it. That's why he sounded a little squeaky. They just speeded it up a little bit. But that's him. Now that being said, before that video even showed, you heard a clip of Nature Boy saying, men make men submit to bitches. Right? And then you proceed to see a clip of exactly that. You see that what you just saw in that clip, family, was Nature Boy telling a nigga out of harmony, which I guess that meant he's out of line in their lingo. Then he grilling a nigga like out of harmony, grilling a nigga. The nigga goes to get Nature Boy tell his line of men of goddamn zombies, let him in. So when he go to let him in and tell him to get back in line, the nigga say, it won't happen again, master teacher. What? You a grown-ass man telling another grown-ass man, it won't happen again, master teacher. And Nature Boy tell a nigga, you damn right it won't. And then his excuse is, why you talking to him like that? You ain't never seen men in the army? Listen, you're not in the army. Now, let me make this point before I even go on an army point. For one, that's not nature. You don't see Buddhist monks talking to other Buddhist monks like that, so get the fuck out of here. For two, okay, you can't use the army or the police as an excuse because the army is meant to control motherfuckers. So you just admitted that you trying to control motherfuckers. I just did a whole goddamn lecture on exposing Greek fraternities, and one of the parts was hazing. Okay, in the hazing process, in the joining processes that they make the members go through to break them down psychologically in order to rebuild them back up. So what you doing is you hazing these niggas, and you putting these niggas in positions to where they become submissive to you. And I just played a clip before that video even showing you say even men make men submit to other men like bitches. So you just made that nigga submit to you like a bitch, and the whole world just seen it. And so not only can we prove that you're running a cult and you bullying niggas, I want to show the nigga who got bitched, who you got bitched by. This is the nigga you just let bitch you like that. Tyrese. Okay? That's his stripper name. Okay? Tyrese. You just let homosexual Atlanta stripper Tyrese tell you to fall back in line. Nigga, shut up. You don't even need to reply to this. You just go in the jungle somewhere and get the fuck lost. Now, let's keep running down the goddamn video list and criteria, because we didn't even get to higher perspective yet. I'm just showing y'all why this nigga is out of control and why this nigga deserves a higher perspective review. And so here's another video of Nature Boy saying that he let his son play with his penis after he had sex with his son's mother. Now, let's play the clip. Here we go.
See, me, I like to be naked. Let me tell you a little something about Nature Boy. See, me, I'm a real human. See, my kids, when I see my son, this is how I treat my son. We naked together. My son started being ashamed of his body, and I seen it happen. I didn't want that to happen. They made him ashamed of his body. They showed him that he was naked. I did not want him to know he was naked. I said, son, look here. I didn't even want him to be in a world where he knew he was naked. I wanted my son to be so pure that he never knew he was naked. I take bath with my kids. I'm naked with my kids. I have sex in front of my kids.
Bitch, what?
I have sex in front of my kids. I have sex in front of my kids. I'll never be ashamed of sex. My son be breastfeeding and I'll be making love to his mom. That's me, bro.
Bitch, what?
That ain't me.
That's how I get down around kids.
That ain't how the fuck I get down.
Purity. I don't want to take their purity away by covering myself up. They're going to be ashamed and cover themselves up. And I'm pure at heart. So you can think in your mind, if I let another kid here, I'm going to have to change the way I am so that your kid can be comfortable around me. No, I'm going to be naked as fuck in front of your kids.
Not my
bitch,
kid.
What?
You ain't going to be naked in front of my fucking
kid.
kid.
And grabs my penis.
What? Bitch, what? What?
My son comes up and grabs my penis.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. And so, y'all can see I'm not making this shit up. I'm not making this shit up. Let's keep it kicking. Let's keep it kicking. Let's keep it kicking.
I don't like that shit.
Let's keep it kicking.
I let him grab my penis. I had sex with his mom. I'm making love to his mother. After I'm done, I'm laying there chilling. He grabbed my penis. And he's playing with my penis. I let that happen.
Bitch, what?
Oh, hell no. Paul, cut it off. He talking about he cut it off. Cut it off. I'm not even going to comment on that yet. I'm not even going to comment on that yet. We just going to go to the next motherfucking video. We just going to go to the next motherfucking video. Here we go. Now, this is Nature Boy. Not all of the shit we just seen, right? Take all of that shit. Let it digest into your mind. Okay? Let it digest into your motherfucking mind. And then realize that this is the person that y'all dumb motherfuckers love to watch. And this is the nigga telling y'all he's Jesus. Now, all of that shit sunk in your head. This is the nigga right here that y'all believe is Jesus Christ. Listen to this nigga telling people that he's the second coming of Jesus. Just listen. Listen, family.
But this is the second coming of the Christ. It's going to be different now. Revelations 18 talks about the man on a white horse. I am the man on the white horse. Oh, there will be no crucifying the Christ this time. This is the second coming of the Christ. And the second coming of the Christ, you all bow to me. There will be no crucifixion of me this time. You've already did that. This time, what you do is you bow because nature comes and destroys your civilization. And that's what you have coming to you.
I'm done with this nigga. Pause to cut this nigga off. I'm done with this nigga. So he's the second coming of Christ. This time, there will be no crucifixion, etc. Now, let me show y'all why y'all some dumbass morons, right? This nigga, this is what Christ did. Christ, so-called Nature Christ boy, Nature Boy Christ. This is the type of advice Christ is giving, okay? Christ not only caused the death of an elderly woman via some so-called fake B6 diet, he also telling motherfuckers on his Instagram live who he pulling on asking them for advice that he pray they have a miscarriage because they pregnant by somebody in Babylon. Now, I'm going to show y'all the video because I don't just say shit out my mouth. Listen to this shit. We're going to watch it together. Y'all ready? Here we go. Let's go.
Living fucking hell. Trust me. I know. Look at Osiris. Osiris had to go back to Babylon.
I watched that video yesterday.
Okay, so I'm just telling you, I pray that you miscarriage. I pray that soul is not allowed to come into this realm without you being able to be free and give it the proper world and life that it deserves. What use is the baby coming into this world and have to stay in fucking Babylon?
Right. But that's what I want to live.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you the truth. It's the real shit. And you...
That's a goddamn shame. That's a goddamn shame that he just sat there and told that woman that he pray that she have a miscarriage. Okay? That's a motherfucking shame. That's a motherfucking shame. First, we gonna go in on how this nigga tried to flex on Mama Dia's death and show a fake ass birth certificate. Okay, before we even go in on the videos. Because after that he tried to act like, after Ashay Divine exposed him, he tried to act like he ain't know why she came over there. When he know damn well she came over there because he told her he could heal her of her mental sickness via his weak ass, fake ass, Dr. Sabi wannabe B6 diet. And so with that being said, here's the pictures right here. Now, the one that you see, okay, on your left is what he printed out and filled out trying to act like he got a death certificate for her. Because at first when she died, she wasn't acknowledged. The one on the right is the free empty printout copy of where you can get this Mexican docket from and print it out. So this nigga printed it out and filled it out and tried to introduce it to the public as if he was introducing Mama Dia's death certificate to acknowledge her death. For one, you're not her real family. For two, Ashay Divine, who you see once again right here, actually spoke to her family. Go hit up Ashay Divine. And the family already confirmed that the Mexican authorities never spoke to Nature Boy. They spoke to them and sent everything to them. And Nature Boy wouldn't even send Mama Dia's stuff back to America. He kept her shit, okay? And they over there wearing her motherfucking clothing and jewelry and shit like some goddamn weirdo savages. Wouldn't even send her shit back. This is why the family had to start a GoFundMe. And so now let's see Nature Boy right here act like he don't know why the fuck Mama Dia came over there in the first place. Let's listen to him, family. Listen.
I know this is the truth. Who knows? She probably felt like, hey, I know my heart going bad. I might as well just go here and live my couple last days over here. Who knows what she was thinking? But we accepted her.
Who knows what she was thinking, but we accepted her. So now you don't know why she came over there. Now let's hear how Mama D mouth her say why the fuck she came over there. Okay? Let's hear it. Let's hear it out Mama Dia mouth. Alright? Here we go. Let's watch the clip. Here we go. Ready? Bam.
If you come to the tropics, between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, you are gonna heal yourself. I've been here 2 months, and let's see, 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah, going on 3 months. 2 months and a week. And when I first came, you know, I took like half of my medicine, half of the pills, and I skipped days, you know, a couple of days at a time, and take half. And then, like in 2 weeks, I wasn't taking any. And it's been 3 months now, and I haven't had any effects, you know.
Pause. So she said she been there for 2 months. Now this video came off her Facebook. So you mean to tell me Nature Boy never seen this video? So even if he act like he don't know why she came over there, he knew she was over there not taking her motherfucking medicine. And so at what point in time, as Jesus Christ, would you advise this woman to take her goddamn money, Jesus? Since you her medicine, Jesus. Since you goddamn Jesus. And so you just heard this woman say at this point in time, she wasn't taking her medicine for going on 3 months. And if y'all don't know who this woman is, her name is Mama Dia. She's an older woman who went over there to live amongst Nature Boy and his so-called tribe. And she motherfucking died because she wasn't taking her Babylonian medication. So this nigga has caused the death of an elder. Now we know he told her that he can heal her. But if he try to act like I didn't tell her I can heal her, and who knows why she came over here. Nigga, she just said she wasn't taking her medicine for months. I know you seen this video because she made the video over there with your ass, and the video was on her Facebook. So at what point in time were you going to decide that you was going to tell this woman to motherfucking start taking her medicine? And so now what we're going to do, family, right, before we go all the way in on this nigga, we're going to play one last video clip of EJ, alright, saying that she has herpes. And so with that being said, let's watch the clip. Bam.
After amount of time had passed by, you know, I had got an illness, a sickness, a mental disease that had manifested in my physical body as what we would call the herpes virus, the simplex virus. I had caught this illness as a symbolic imbalance of the mental imbalance that I had going on in my life. And that's when I completely woke up. I was like, oh my, like, I just started, it was like a veil was lifted from my eyes because with that incident, it propelled me into searching for more than what I was being told. I felt like I was getting lied to. I felt like they was just lying to me about the disease. So then that's when my husband popped up in my life, the Honorable Master Teacher Nature Boy. And I started.
Alright, let me pause that right there for a second. First of all, before we go in on it, and I don't want nobody to think, you know, let me throw my disclaimer out there. I don't want nobody to think that I'm making fun of anybody, you know, who have contracted a STD, because we know that most of these shits is man-made, and you know that's biological warfare being played on the people. But I do want to say this. As a matter of fact, let me throw this disclaimer in there. She's talking about that this was before she attracted her husband, Honorable Master Teacher Nature Boy, and he popped in her life. First of all, that wasn't your husband. Originally, she was messing with Olmec, and Olmec, who you see right here, who looks crazy and beat up because he was beat up by the Costa Rica police because Nature Boy was driving around in a van that he didn't buy, somebody else brought that was staying there with him, and that person left, and Nature Boy kept their van and kept driving around in it, but he's supposed to be in nature, but the nigga in a van, okay, driving around in a van that's polluting the goddamn atmosphere, but he's so Nature Boy, natural, and the van tags expired, and they got pulled over, and the police told them to get off the van and go, and Nature Boy tried to pull a stunt trying to get famous. Olmec even got beat the fuck up, as you see here. And instead of, you know, in the way that Nature Boy decided to reward Olmec was he took EJ, the girl that you see here, saying that you just seen here, saying that she had herpes. And so now let me tell you why this is funny. In this matter. Because she just said she had herpes before she even came over there. So when she was still in America, that's when she got herpes and she went over there. So here's the thing. Did she tell you that she had herpes? Because how many of them women Nature Boy been over there fucking? Nature Boy been having sex with all them women. He got how many goddamn wives, allegedly? And so that being said, y'all all nasty and just over there spreading goddamn STDs like fucking forest fires. And here's the thing. This is why this is funny. Because Nature Boy sat there talking all that shit about Dr. Sebi. Dr. Sebi cured people of herpes. Can you cure her? You haven't cured her, nigga. And what make it even sicker is Nature Boy other ex, Pocahontas, who left, the one that's pregnant right now, okay, and she left a couple months ago. She left a part of the reason that she left because she said she woke up text and caught him texting another man. And the man that she called him texting was the man, whatchamacallit, I'm not going to say his name, but was the man that was sending Nature Boy $10,000 every month. That was his gay ex-lover. And that man allegedly has HIV. And so Nature Boy ain't never put no, I'm not saying Nature Boy has HIV, but he ain't never put no goddamn test on the internet to prove he don't. And we know how gay niggas from Atlanta give it up. And Nature Boy definitely is an ex-gay stripper from Atlanta. And so that's something that women should take into consideration before dealing with this nigga. Because gay niggas give, down low niggas give women AIDS all the fucking time. That's not a secret. And if a two, let me tell you something why this is trifling. If she didn't tell y'all that she had herpes, that means she went over there just spreading herpes amongst y'all. And you supposed to be this honorable natural guru who downloading information from the universe. How you didn't see that coming? But if she did tell y'all that she had herpes, Nature Boy, did you tell the rest of the group that you was having sex and that a woman was over here with herpes and that you was having sex with her raw dog and then having sex with them raw dog and potentially exposing them to the goddamn herpes virus? And if so, if all y'all women, nasty ass women over there, okay, y'all carbon nasty ass women, y'all motherfuckers, his new name is Carbon Nasty. If y'all carbon nasty ass women over there knew that she had herpes, was y'all still just having sex and doing all the shit y'all was doing, knowing that y'all was exposing yourself to herpes? So y'all motherfuckers gotta stop just following any and everybody on the motherfucking internet. Because niggas be stripper Tyrese by day and then the fucking Jesus Christ reincarnated honorable master teacher fucking Nature Boy by night. And so I'm gonna play one more video, family. And the reason I'm playing this video right here, right, because this video is Nature Boy recounting on how he was molested as a child. Now, the reason I'm playing this video is not to make fun of Nature Boy being molested, because molestation is not funny on a child or an adult. I just did an entire video on Terry Crews. But the reason I'm playing this video is to show y'all that this person has psychological traumatic experiences that makes him mentally unstable. You are following a mentally unstable entity who is using the internet to run from his true identity via a newly created alter ego. So we literally dealing with a split situation. Somebody that's literally a walking split, if you ever seen that movie. And so I'm going to play the video so that he can recount his situation out of his own mouth, and then we're going to give a higher perspective. Because even though we laugh on this channel and we have fun, in the end, we are going to give a proper analysis on the content that we review. And so with that being said, let me play this clip. Here we go, family. Boom.
When I was 9 years old, there was a man named Mr. Pope. That's what I knew him as. He lived in Queens. Mr. Pope, you would say child molested me. You would say child molested me.
You would say child molested me. You would say child molested me.
You would say child molested me. You would say child molested.
Out of his own mouth. I ain't making this shit up.
He made me put my penis in other kids' mouths, other foster kids. We was in a foster home, and they took pictures of me. Then did the same with me, put the child's penis in my mouth and took pictures of me. Which to me was not right. What I want to say is this: as a child, I was always curious sexually. I was humping on things. I was a very sexual child. So he caught me humping on other boys. I was humping on other boys around. I was just trying to figure myself out. I was jacking off, humping on other kids. That's what I did. It didn't matter if you was a girl or boy. As a child, I remember just humping on things, just anything to figure myself out. As a child, it was the most intimate thing to me to touch myself. To be like, damn, you know, I could make myself feel good. And as a child, being so unempowered, you know, to find this power within myself, to touch myself and feel good, it was an exploring for me. And so that's what I did.
Pause. I don't want to hear no more. And this part right here particularly is not funny. So I don't want anybody laughing at this part, because that's sad. And my heart goes out to Nature Boy for this specific small part. The rest of the shit, nigga, use a piece of shit. But outside of that, okay, I'm showing y'all to show that y'all don't know who the fuck y'all be watching on the internet. And this is why this type of shit needs to be spoken upon. Because you got so many people who can come and deceive you because you fall in love with an image and a persona of somebody you never even fucking met. Don't even come out in public. Don't even do nothing. Niggas in Mexico. And this is just like R. Kelly. And R. Kelly had all them girls in his house. And he made that one song, I forgot the name of it, but the lyrics go like, seems like you're ready. And he was singing about a little ass girl.